Thank you, Ron. My name is Lieutenant Brad Lacey. I am the District 20 Commander for the Illinois State Police. The Illinois State Police is proud to partner with the local police agencies and the Illinois Department of Transportation to remind motorists about the importance of safe driving during the holiday season. Everyone standing here knows about the dangers on the roadways and the most common moving violations that can have a fatal and tragic outcome. Today, the Illinois State Police wants the public to know and remember the fatal four: speeding, seatbelts, distracted driving, and DUI, with an emphasis on DUI. With so many students home for the holidays, we know they are vulnerable to driving under the influence. Impaired drivers and texting while driving increases the chances for a tragedy to occur. One driving fatality is one too many for the Illinois State Police and the affected families. Our goal is to implement enforcement efforts which will result in fewer crashes so that we can drive zero fatalities to a reality. During the enforcement period, officers will patrol the interstates and make the road safer for the holiday travelers. Troopers will be conducting roadside safety checks and special traffic enforcement details to identify the fatal four violations. Over the last 3 years, college-age drivers and passengers accounted for 27% of all the fatalities the day before and the day of Thanksgiving. Motorists arrested for DUI can receive jail time and spend thousands of dollars in court fees and fines. If you drink and drive, you will likely be arrested. But more importantly, if alcohol is going to be a part of your celebration, a simple phone call to mom and dad or a designated driver could possibly save your life. Remember the fatal four. You might not only save your life, but someone else's. I'd like to turn the podium over to Chief Copley.
Good morning. Quincy Police Department fully supports IDOT's efforts to reduce highway deaths and injuries by aggressively enforcing speeding, distracted driving, impaired driving, and other traffic safety laws during the Click It or Ticket and Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaigns. Our officers understand that lives depend upon ensuring that motorists and their passengers are wearing safety belts, securing youngsters in approved child safety seats, driving sober and drug-free, and setting aside the cell phone and other distractions while driving. Whether you're driving across town or driving across the state, you run the risk of getting a traffic citation if you or others in your vehicle are unbelted. You may be an excellent driver, but if you're involved in a crash, especially with an impaired or distracted driver, safety belts could save your life and the lives of your loved ones. The Quincy Police Department, through our ongoing traffic safety and traffic grant efforts, will be patrolling the streets of Quincy to keep everyone safe. Expect extra scrutiny over the holidays as we participate in the special enforcement patrols and details. Please help us make this a safe and joyous Thanksgiving holiday. Do not end your holiday in the cemetery. Wear your safety belt, put your cell phone away, and designate a sober driver if you've been drinking. Hundreds of additional law enforcement officers will be out night and day to enforce traffic safety laws directed at keeping you and other drivers safe and alive during the holiday and throughout the year. Thank you. Sheriff Fisher.
I don't have any prepared comments other than to say we do support, on behalf of the Sheriff's Office, what the Illinois Department of Transportation does with these programs. Also working with our local law enforcement, state police, Quincy Police Department. It's just a time of reminder to those people with the holiday season upon us. We'll have a lot of young people, as been said, traveling, as well as, you know, people spending time together, and we want to make sure everybody's safe during the holiday weekend. That's the most important emphasis here. And I would emphasize, as we've been seeing more and more with the distracted driving, with texting while driving, please don't allow just obviously the impaired driving with DUI, but also the distracted driving with texting and on the cell phones as far as when they're traveling. And we want to make sure everybody gets to their destination. So thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.